Hi guys, and welcome to Simproved. Fry speaking here, and this time I have this awesome museum of modern arts for you. I built it, and guess what? SimlInks has asked me if he can collab with me and if you can furnish it. And I said, oh my god, this is the real SimlInks, because SimlInks is a channel I've been watching for a long time, way before I even started my YouTube channel. And I was like a big fan and watched all his videos, and now he asked me for a collaboration and I just went crazy. I was like, oh my god, is this like the real SimlInks? This is a fake account. This is not happening right now. But it really is happening. Oh my god, guys, this is exciting, because I would have never thought that somebody like SimlInks is asking me for a collaboration. This is like, oh my god, this is like such an honor. Maybe you can't relate to that, but for me it's like a really big honor. And thank you, SimlInks, for asking me. And of course I'd love to do a collaboration. This is like crazy. And yeah, so thank you, and let me calm down a bit and talk about the build, please. Okay, so this is a museum of modern arts, and I always like to do modern houses and buildings, and a museum of modern arts was like on my list for a long time ago, and I always wanted to do one, and finally here it is. So I have looked at some pictures of some MoMAs around the globe, and of course I've visited some in my lifetime because I love modern art and I like to look at it and so on. So this is how I assumed a sim version would look like. So it is of course a very big, massive building with modern structures and everything. And of course I know that a lot of people don't get the modern look sometimes, and that sometimes this modern architecture gets a little bit, you know, it has to evolve a little bit more until people accept it. But I really love it, and from the inside it looks gorgeous. I walked around with my cinematic camera in the game and had a look at it, how it would look like if you walk through this museum, and it looks just awesome. I really would love to visit this place, and even like the place from the architectural side is really interesting. I really like it. So I don't want to praise me, but I really like this one. Somehow I really like it. Yeah. I thought, okay, actually I don't have to put so many windows in there, but since I used, of course, like the tallest walls in the game and big open spaces, I need to put some windows in there. And you have to put your pictures somewhere, but I put a lot of dividing walls inside the rooms, so you have a lot of space to put your pictures there. And no worries, I did like a test finishing of it, and it turned out really great, and the Sims, well, they love it. Usually these modern pictures are really big and tall in game as well, and in real life as well, because I've visited some museums and some collections, and yeah, usually they are really big canvases, and they use a lot of space, so it would have been pretty silly to use the smallest wall height. And yeah, this is why it turned out to look a little bit like a big, massive industrial hall in the beginning, but then I start to section it off and do some really cool quirks here and there. So I put this cool, I would call it like the glass tower on this one side, so a lot of light can come in. And also this would be cool for the Sims who are in the museum to have to look out, because they have a lovely view there on the river, and it looks really awesome. Yeah, so I decided to make it a 2-story museum of modern art, and the other levels are just for, let's just call them for decoration, so it looks a little bit more interesting from the outside. And as well, I decided to divide the entrance cube, because it's just a lot of cubes pushed together and smashed together. The entrance cube has like from three sides you can go in, so there are doors from 3 sides. And I decided to do a little, well, of course the toilets had to go there, so there are the toilets there. And I decided to put a little area or a little room there you can visit with, maybe without the ticket. So you can, that's like a free collection you can always visit. And this is something that I know from my visits to these museums, and usually they have like a temporary collection you can look on, and these collections, like, they tour around the museums of around the globe. And yeah, so maybe like you can put there a little smaller art collection there your sim can watch or visit or see for free. This would be really cool, and I thought this is really nice. And since the Sims don't like pay for visiting a museum, I thought this is pretty cool. Maybe we could put like a little, you know, like a little gallery in there. So downstairs there's this little gallery section. You could also maybe furnish it for maybe a gift shop or something, or a souvenir shop, because usually all these museums have a little gift shop where you can buy books and posters and, I don't know, postcards and everything. So this would be fitting as well, I guess. So we will see what SimlInks puts there. I'm absolutely sure that it will be amazing, because he's like the most amazing builder and I love to watch his videos. And this is like, I'm still not over it that he asked me to do this, but okay. I used this little, well, it's not little, it's a very big build, but I used this smaller, narrow space for the stairs, so your sim can go upstairs. And as well, I thought it's cool to section, it also gives like a cool sectioning to put some more pictures on the walls, more artwork on the walls. And I already did like a test furnish of this just to see if everything works. And I, for example, put my sculptures in this corner where the windows are, in this, let's just call it the glass tower there. This is really cool, so your sim can look out and look at the sculptures, but also your museum in The Sims 4 needs an easel or 2 easels. So maybe you can put your easels there as well. This would be cool as well, so the Sims can look into the nature and maybe like paint it. This would be cool as well. So in this darker cube, so from the outside I used this darker wooden wallpaper. There are little sectioning walls to it, and these are with brown wallpaper. This just means, well, the thought about it was that these represent just like the name, so you can put like a tag there, like the name of a painter, or maybe from a artistic era, you would say, or like, oh my god, I don't know how you call it, but like from a time, for example, you can say it's like expressionism or cubism there, so you can only have like so the Sims who can go, or the Sims who passed there, they know, okay, now here there are only the cubistic or cubism paintings. And I thought this is cool, because this is how it is usually in real life museums as well. There are little dividers with some information about the painter. Yeah, so I thought this could be it. It would be really, really cool to have this as well. So I always want to have it as realistic as possible, and I just thought it's really, really interesting to make something I am visiting, well, not a lot because it's a lot of money, but I really like to go into modern art museums or art museums. I really, really love that. So I've visited a couple of them in my lifetime, so and I hope to visit a lot of them more. So I still haven't been into the Louvre, and this is like something I still have to achieve, but I never got a ticket. And yeah, maybe someday I can go there. And yes, so I put a lot of signs outside and inside as well, because I thought, okay, maybe, I mean, SimlInks is going to furnish it, but just, you know, for me, I just needed to put something there. And yeah, I just thought it's cool. So I have this these two logos, and the bigger one with the, I would call, well, with the bolder colors are, or with the bolder letters, are just saying like Museum of Modern Arts. And then there's this one logo which looks a little bit more handwritten, and this could be like the name of the museum or the name of the collection they're presenting right now. I'm not sure, sometimes museums are named after their investors or after some painters or whatever. So this could be that as well. Maybe it's just a catchphrase like I don't know, we love to show you art. I don't know, I'm really uninspiring when it comes to catchphrases. It's really good that I'm never actually got into the commercial industry, because I would really suck at that. So I didn't went too crazy with the landscaping here, because it is I built it in the Oasis Springs and there are not so many flowers and it's not very lush there. So I looked what kind of bushes and flowers are around, and these what are the ones I came up with and I really loved. So I only put like the lavender and the tall grass and these, I don't know how they call it, aloe vera plants there. I really like them and it looks quite cool, and also they give like a more modern vibe, since it's not that lush and it looks more realistic, because usually these museums or like community buildings don't have such a lush garden or gardening and landscaping around it, because it's hard to maintain it. So I used a lot of flowers that are easy to maintain, I would say. You don't have to water them a lot, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. And yes, that's it. So I hope you like it, guys. If you have any ideas or suggestions or opinions about this and my next builds, just write them in the comment section below. As always, I'm eager and I will always try to read them all and answer them all. And yeah, that's it. I hope you like it, guys. We will go to the screenshots soon and my cinematic video thingies I did there. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye bye!